Shadow work is the process of connecting with the hidden or suppressed parts of ourselves. It's about making the unconscious conscious. By bringing these aspects into the light, we can better understand and integrate ourselves, furthering us along the journey to unconditional self-love. So, find a comfortable space where you can relax and enjoy this meditation. Settle into any position that feels comfortable and sustainable for you. And once you've found that position, just take a nice deep breath in, fill all the way up, hold, and then exhale, release, and just go ahead and gently close your eyes. And for this first moment of meditation, you can simply allow yourself to settle in, bit by bit, breath by breath, moment by moment. There's nothing you need to do. There's nothing you need to try. There's no way you can do this right or wrong. Simply by being here and taking this time, you're already succeeding. So just let go of any stress or tension or wandering thoughts that you're holding on to. Allow everything in your body to relax. Soften your face. Relax your jaw. And release your shoulders down. That's right. Now we all have a shadow within us. It's that part of our being that we often try to hide. We try to keep secret and hidden from others. What's difficult about the shadow is that it is still a part of us. We need it, and we need to acknowledge it. By working with our shadow, rather than trying to hide it and shove it away, we're able to be more freely ourselves. We can live with less internal conflict, meaning we can be happier and more fulfilled. Now, the shadow resides in the deepest, darkest corner of the mind. To get there, we have to leave the top floor of the mind. And that's the part that's conscious. It's seeing, hearing, talking, making decisions in the moment. We have to leave that part of the mind and go all the way down to the basement, where thoughts are slower and deeper and more subconscious. And to do that, we simply ride the elevator of your brain. And it's easy to do. You can just relax right here, in no rush to get there. Just imagining that there's an elevator in your mind. And slowly, with each breath, descending one floor and the next, And with each passing floor, you sink just that bit deeper into your mind. Because the elevator's going down after all. And who knows how many floors there might be in your brain. It's a bit of a wonder. And as you descend floor by floor, you notice that the activity of your brain becomes less and less. Each floor down is softer and quieter. And that's not to say it's a perfectly smooth transition from the hustle and bustle on the top floors to the steady hum and chum of the middle floors, down to the slow calm of the bottom floors. Although, perhaps it may be that way too. But there may also be floors somewhere along the way where your thoughts start to chime up again. And that's just fine. Because as the time slowly passes, and the elevator of your mind slowly winds down, so too do you relax even deeper. Your breaths, now in time with the passing of the floors, ever so slowly making your way into that place of complete calm, complete ease and comfort. Where you've let go of what's happening around you and softened into a state of peace. And now you begin to feel the elevator of your mind slowing down. The pace of the floors passing by comes to a halt as you reach the final, lowest floor. And here, the elevator stops and the doors open, revealing the basement, the subconscious level of your mind. Soft, ambient light seems to illuminate the area as a lilting haze floats through the air. You've reached the deepest levels of your own mind, where your active body and mind are completely turned off, and only the deepest undercurrents of your mind can be found. You step out of the elevator and look around. What do you notice? As you take a few steps in and through the space. You see a version of you sitting over there in the corner. So you walk closer. It's your shadow. It's made up of the parts of your personality, emotions, and experiences that you've hidden from the world. The parts of you that might be hard to accept. Notice how this version of you appears in your imagination. How does it move? How does it look? There's no right or wrong answer. Simply observe where your mind takes you. And as you move closer to your shadow self, it looks up. And you invite it to come sit next to you. As it does, ask it what it wants to share with you today. Listen carefully to its response. Just let it talk. And notice the emotions that it brings up, the memories and images that come to mind. Allow whatever arises to simply be there without judging it. Your shadow is safe with you. You are here to understand and integrate this part of yourself. And you might ask your shadow, what are you here to teach me? What am I missing that's hurting you? And again, just listen to its answer with curiosity and compassion. And your shadow may reveal some deep-seated emotions. Forgotten dreams. Promises to yourself that you've broken. Aspects of your personality that you've shoved away. Maybe even a hidden talent or two. And if your shadow self has brought up any specific memories or emotions, be sure to acknowledge them. You may feel an urge arising to avoid a certain train of thought, and that's okay. Don't run away from it. All parts of you are deserving of love and acceptance. So next, ask your shadow self, what do you need from me to heal? You might ask for understanding, forgiveness, or simply acknowledgement. Maybe it just doesn't want to be left out when all of the other parts of you are brought together. Whatever it needs, offer compassion, understanding, and love. And try to work with your shadow to find a solution that will make it happy, while also not neglecting or forgetting the other important parts of you. What's the compromise that can make every part of you satisfied and happy, working together to be the best version of you? Now extend a hand to your shadow self and give them a hug. Tell them that you don't want them to be hiding. You want them to take part in your life. And just notice how your shadow reacts to that. Allow this process of healing, discussion, and compromise with your shadow to unfold naturally. There's no rush. You have plenty of time here. Allow all parts of you to say what they need to say and play their role in bringing forth the complete, whole, and best version of you. Your role here is to help negotiate and find compromise between all of these different parts of you. There is a way for them to coexist. And maybe you'll find that compromise here, now, today. Maybe you won't. And that's okay too. For in life, the answers tend to reveal themselves when we're ready for them. So wherever you are in this process of negotiation, understanding, and compromise with your shadow, simply thank your shadow self for sharing, for showing up, for taking part. Express gratitude for its willingness to come forward and help you on this journey. And let it know that you are committed to integrating its lessons, its needs, and healing together. And with that, invite your shadow self to come out of their home here in your subconscious. They don't need to live all the way down here all the time. Show them the way to the elevator of your mind. And ask them to step into it with you. As you ride all the way back up to your conscious mind. Together you step back into that elevator and slowly but surely begin to make your way back up through all of those floors of your mind, all of those different levels of thought and consciousness. breath by breath, floor by floor, steadily making your way all the way back up to the conscious, active mind. Beginning to hear the hum and chum of your mental activity. Beginning to notice the sensations of your body. The feeling of the chair or whatever else is beneath you. That sense of the air moving across your skin. And the sounds of anything else going on around you in the room. And as you begin to reach those top floors of your mind, the conscious, thinking, and acting floors of your mind, you can begin to reorient yourself. Taking one final deep breath, the deepest one you've taken yet. Holding at the top. And then exhaling, releasing all of that air. And as you're ready, gathering yourself, bringing some gentle movement back to the body, and then opening the eyes and coming out of that meditation. My friend, I really hope that you enjoyed this shadow work meditation and that you're feeling more connected to all of the parts of you. Working on understanding all of these different aspects and roles within ourselves is so critical. And what I said during the meditation is absolutely true. It's your job to negotiate and compromise between all of these different parts of you. Because inevitably, you're going to have internal conflicts. You're going to want to do one thing, but know that it's best for you to withhold that or do something else. And it's up to you to negotiate that compromise. The more you spend time with your shadow and understand it, the better you'll be able to find solutions that work for you. The more whole and the more self-acceptance you'll feel. So I encourage you to come back here and have more conversations with your shadow. But that's all for now. Thanks so much for tuning in, and I hope to see you back here soon.